Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 50, that's 50 of the Trading 212 Portfolio Update series on Inkmattic. Really glad that we've actually hit this milestone. Super excited. You know, it's been quite an interesting journey, to be honest, especially with the pandemic. We did start this about a year ago. Actually, to be honest, the channel actually hit a 1-year milestone yesterday. So since I uploaded my first video, so thanks again for subscribing and following on this journey. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. We're at 711 subscribers, so close to that 1,000 mark we set earlier on in a year. So yeah, if you can, smash that subscribe button and like this video to help the YouTube algorithm. Really appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about the market itself, how it's performed over the last 7 days with the portfolio update. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the portfolio overview at the moment. As you can see, the portfolio is now at £9,296.10p. I've invested £9,520.11p. I am down £224.01p, that's 2.35%. Obviously that has reduced significantly since the last update. As you can see here, this the chart kind of looks like one of those like heartbeats from like the hospital on those heart beating monitors. But anyway, so if we go back to the last week, I was actually down £612, that's 6.44%. The markets have recovered quite a bit over the last 7 days, which is awesome. I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, Trump getting quite well, especially in the US market. So yeah, that's quite interesting to see how the markets kind of like fluctuate with that. There's a few stocks that I want to talk about that have really caught my eye this week. First of all, it is Cloudflare. Where is it if I can find it? So Cloudflare is actually doing really well. It's at $46.35 at the moment. On the week, it is actually up 10.91%. That's $4.56. As you know, I've got 15 shares. I haven't changed the position in it, but it is now up £319.57p. That's 149.91%, which is insane. Really happy with it. My average price at the moment is $17.84. So I'm super psyched with that, and I think that is probably one of my better investments that I've actually gone in with a significant amount, because usually I find that, you know, the stocks that I put in a little amount in usually do really well, but this is the only one that I've actually gone out and put quite a bit of money in, considering where the portfolio was at the time when I invested in this. But anyway, $17.84 a share. So I'm really happy with that. And I do think in the long run, this is going to be one that actually does really well. So like I said in my previous videos, I won't be selling any of these, but I may consider buying some. I think there could have been a buying opportunity around a month ago where it dropped to like $33, $34. So potentially that could have been a buying opportunity. But anyway, moving on. Energy Transfer has actually done quite a good recovery this week. If we look on the week, it was up 9.04%. That's 49 cents. So I think this is doing pretty well. It did hit a low of around, I think it was like 530 at some 537 on the 25th. But it's had quite a good recovery. And like I said, I'm pretty bullish on this. I've got 411 shares now. I'm down £186.81p. That is 9.51% in the red. I am expecting a dividend from them next month, so I believe they are going X next month, but it's not announced. It's only a forecast. So yeah, hopefully they haven't cut their dividend and it continues to stay at that 30 cents a share. So I'm hoping for that, and that will be a nice dividend payment. Moving on to the next stock that I'm going to talk about is Lloyds. Lloyds has actually done quite a good week, to be honest. It's up 4.73%. I've got 1,400 shares. I'm down £131.07p. I'm down at 24.86%. And the next stock that I want to talk about is NewRiver REIT. So NewRiver REIT, I haven't really done anything with this stock, to be honest. It has had quite a good week this week. It's up 15.2% to 59p. So, you know, I'm still down 47%, so it's still not great. I am looking to get out of this, and when it gets to somewhere close to what I paid for, I might get out. But at the moment, I'm not too worried what to do with this. It's just one of those stocks that are just sitting there for the time being. I do think if there isn't a second lockdown, then this might see some sort of bounce back. But if there is a second lockdown, and I think it is going that way, if I'm honest, I don't think NewRiver REIT is going to do too well. So I've got 470 shares. My average price is at £1.11p. So it's not great. Finally, I want to talk about Disney. So Disney, there's been quite a lot of talk about Disney over the last week, and on the week I am up 1.97%. So it's currently at $124.96. $124.96 at the close of Friday. I've got one share and I'm up 9.44%. That's £8.26. So there's been a lot of talk about Disney because they've closed their parks, and I think one investor said that, you know, that they should cancel their dividend and put that money into their streaming business, which I agree as well. I think that's quite a good idea, because the problem that I find at the moment with Disney, they are lacking original content or content that's relevant. Like, it's all old movies and stuff like that. Yeah, so like, you know, one day I might want to binge watch, you know, like, I don't know, Cars or something, but or Toy Story. But there's no like original content on that. So I think for something like that, like, I think it's probably a good time for them to reinvest those dividends that they would usually pay to investors and reinvest it into their streaming business, Disney Plus. So I think that's a great idea, and I do agree with that investor. I can't remember who it is now, but yeah, there was something about that. If I can find the article about it, I'll pop it in the description. But what do you guys think about that? Do you think Disney should cancel their dividend and reinvest it into their streaming business? Because I think at the moment, like, they are lacking content, and it is a good business to be in, and I think it's something that they can strive to be like one of the best, because at the moment, like, there's not really been any good content or any new content on Disney. So I think that's probably something that they need to focus on and put money towards. So I'd be interested to know your thoughts on this. Do you agree with that investor? I'll pop his description, the link in the description, if I can find it again. But yeah, that's quite interesting. And that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to talk about a stock in my portfolio that you would be interested to see in the next portfolio update. So that's it for this video. If you're interested in trying out Trading 212, head over to ink.yt/trading212. And yeah, that's it. See you on the next one.